Welcome back to another piece of content. This is the Retention Lifestyle channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button for the algorithm. So, I'm going to be talking about how NoFap awakened a new version of me. Now, I recently just had a subscriber question. He basically asked me to elaborate on my awakening that made me get on NoFap, right? Then he goes on to say, furthermore, when you mentioned you were lost, no guidance, no direction, how did that change when you were on NoFap? Can you elaborate on this? And shouts out to you. And I'm going to be answering that question. So this is going to be a two-part question. I'm going to discuss all of this. So my awakening, what really made me get on NoFap was the fact that I needed direction in my life. I needed that guidance. I needed that foundation. And, not wasting my semen and quitting the pornography, putting that away, it honestly led me to the Most High, getting into the Bible, following scripture. I naturally would have a hunger and this spirit of learning the word and being rooted in the Father. Because for any guy that starts their retention journey, you're going to be led to the Most High. That's just the natural route for a lot of men. Because the life force that's inside of you can create other life. So at the end of the day, I want to be a father one day. I want to have kids. And being on NoFap, being on semen retention, the end goal that's in my mind is to be a father, to be the head of my household, right? To be with a woman that wants to be a mother, be put in a position to where I am the leader of my household. I am raising children. I'm creating a legacy, right? I'm bringing forth new life into the world, right? I'm watering those seeds. First of all, I'm planting those seeds and I'm watering and nurturing those seeds every day. You can't produce life if you are constantly wasting your semen every day by jerking off, masturbation. You can't do that because your semen is not going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not going to really have enough seminal fluid, right? Sperm supply to create that seed, right? You're not going to be able to create the best seed, right? Produce the best life, right? Because you keep draining your life force. The more life force that you are retaining and the more healthy foods that you are feeding that energy, that life force, the better you will create, quality life. You'll be creating beautiful babies. And my end goal is to be a father. That's my end goal. It was me realizing that, listen, one day I'm going to meet a woman that wants to be a mother, that wants to be my wife? How can I step up to that plate as a father, as a husband, if I am fapping every day and I'm giving my energy to something artificial like pornography? All that is artificial stimulation, right? That's not real. That's a cheap way to get a dopamine rush nowadays. That's instant gratification. Your life, you cannot produce good fruit if you are constantly chasing instant gratification. If you are constantly seeking cheap dopamine hits, right? You'll never grow and you'll never prosper that way. You will not be able to establish yourself as a man, and you will not be able to attract a wife. You will never be a father. You will never raise children. I refuse to create life that's not going to be of high quality because I'm too busy wasting my life force. If I were to keep fapping every day onward, currently, I'm not going to have enough energy to make kids, to create life. My sperm is going to be, how do I say it? I guess for lack of a better term, it's going to be low quality, right? It's going to be low quality. The best sperm is when you retain it for a long period of time, when you abstain from constant sex, meaningless sex, and pornography and masturbation. You know, at the end of the day, us men, we're supposed to be having sex to produce life, to bring forth children, because that's what Yahshua would want us to do, right? To carry on our own legacy, you know, to increase the population. Because right now, there is a huge depopulation agenda going on right now. And it's our responsibility as men to create life and to counteract the matrix agenda of depopulation, because they want to get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? They want to get rid of us. So the best way that they can keep us at an all-time weak power level, right, is to promote more sex, right? Promote like pornography, right? And pornography is so easily available. It's within one click of a button. It's easy to just, succumb to your fleshly desires and to seek something of novelty when it comes to porn, because it's easy, instant gratification. It's easier than just going out there and getting women yourself, attracting the right woman into your life, actually talking, communicating, engaging with women. These people in power, they make it easy for you to be addicted. So really, it's about taking your power back, For me, it was really about taking my power back. That's pretty much how my awakening, that's pretty much how my awakening really took place when it came to quitting porn, retaining my seed, realizing that I need to bring forth children and that I need to one day become a father. I'm going to meet the right woman. I'm going to have a wife one day. I'm going to be a husband. You know, having low testosterone, I'm telling you right now, man, that's going to defeat you. Having low T levels, it's going to break you down. You know, life will be very, very hard for a man with low testosterone. You cannot raise a family with low testosterone. You can't. There's no way. There's no way that you can be a man of the household if you have low testosterone and you're constantly wasting your life force. There's no way that you can do that. There's no way you can be the man of the household. There's no way. The end goal, that's the end goal right there for people, for men on NoFap, men practicing semen retention. The end goal is to bring forth children. That should be the end goal for a lot of you men. Simple. And that's how my awakening took place. You feel me? But once I started to retain my semen, only then I no longer felt lost. I no longer lacked direction or didn't have much guidance. You know, it's like being on retention, it unlocked new energy into my life. It awakened a new version of my life, a new version of me, right? That did not exist before semen retention. You see, I had to change something about my life. The reason why I felt so lost, the reason why I was directionless, the reason I had no guidance, I had no foundation, was because there was something about my life that needed to change. And for a while, for a couple years, I was refusing and insistent of changing something about my life, right? Which was addiction. You know, my life did not instantly get better once I practiced retention. Everything started to gradually, come into place for my life. Practicing retention for those 10 months, being on that 10-month streak, it really taught me something about myself. It really showed me that I had a lot of work to do, man. Straight up. It really showed me that I had a lot of work to do, and that, listen, I'm falling behind in my life. I gotta get to stepping. I gotta start putting things in motion. It's now or never, and I had to learn some lessons in those 10 months. In those 10 months, I lost my 9 to 5. I lost a job that I was at for like 5 years at that point due to the pandemic taking place. And I had to, kind of fall back and reassess things now. That's when I started to really become more health conscious. I started to be more healthier and, work out a lot harder, take my workout serious, and really invest in a skill that can take me away from the 9 to 5, the 9 to 5 matrix. So it opened up new possibilities for my life, being on retention. It introduced me to a new version of myself. So hopefully for that subscriber that answered your question, and let this video be more motivation and inspiration for a lot of you young men to get on this journey, to start practicing retention for your own benefit, right? So with that being said, thank you all for listening. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Likes are free. Subscribe today for more content. And this is the Retention Lifestyle channel, and I'm out. Y'all have a good day and peace.